Hello once again there YouTube, and welcome back to another, or part 2 of Princess Cadence Let's Draw. A few of you who watched my previous video will notice that I had to redraw this, because unfortunately due to a mishap with my camera, I lost the entirety of the second part that I'd already done. So I had to re-sketch out the head and so forth. Also, a few of you who watched my first video will notice a few blips in the audio, like audio is out of sync with the, what you saw. I'd like to apologise for that. That is my camera, that is not your laptop, don't worry. And all is well on that front. I will try and keep the audio mishaps to a minimum. If we pick up roughly where we left off, obviously I just realised we had that line there too, so I had to redo that. Now if we carry on where we left off, then we pretty much left off on the body. The body of Cadence is plain and simple. You just bring it round like so. That's it. She's got quite a small body in comparison to all the other alicorns in the show. And then obviously remember to leave those gaps for her legs at a later stage. Now I think we'll actually start with her legs now, so it doesn't, look weird through the whole thing. You want to sketch out where the legs are going to go. Remember, always sketching before you go, because it makes things a lot easier on yourself later. With Cadence, her legs aren't difficult. You just got to be able to bring them round. It's all about knowing when to go thin and when to go thick. Now her back legs are exactly the same as the front legs, only a bit more slanted, because obviously they're the back legs. Now obviously the final back leg, the prominent one in the picture, comes round like that. Sorry YouTube, I had to shut my window. I'm sorry if you could hear thunder in the background. It is still storming. Now the next thing is her shoes. Many early artists struggle with her shoes because they reckon they're difficult. It's actually just a case of knowing where to put the lines. Up and around and down. Like so. Such is the way with actually every alicorn shoe in the show. Again, just up, down, and around. Up, down, and around. And just like that. And now she's wearing shoes. Now I think we'll probably travel on to her wings next. Her wings are really easy to do, given that all you got to do is get the shape right. If you get that first line correct, everything else will fall into place. Just do the feathers as they come round, like so. Now I'm sorry if that looks really messy. Obviously I'm holding my phone with one camera, holding my phone with one hand and drawing the other. And then obviously remember to do the inner feathers like that. One thing you want to do just for effect is put another flap there, and then another line there. Sorry about that again YouTube. So just finish the wing off like so. Now there are a few things missing from our Cadence. The last thing is the tail. The tail comes down from the top like so, and then from the bottom like that. That's how thick her tail is going to be. Now, you could do her tail as thick or as thin as you want, as long as you get the curls right. The curls are like so. You simply bring down the top, and then from there bring the other side around like that. That's all you need to do for that one. And then, just because it's going to be needed later, draw that other curl and then throw that up there like that. And then one more line just for the effect of it. Throw that down to about there. And that's pretty much Cadence finished. There's only one thing left, and obviously that's her cutie mark. Cutie mark is a heart, or obviously it's the crystal heart for all those, for all my fellow bronies out there. And then another heart around that. That doesn't actually look very crystal. Here's why. You then draw little lines going inwards, and it looks like the crystal heart from the show. You then draw those lines around and down, and then draw pretty much the same style in the feathers that you did on the wings. And that's a cutie mark. And there you have it. That is your Princess Cadence finished. I'm sorry this took so long, Mrs. Around Marigold. I hope that the tutorial lives up to your standards. If you have any comments or criticisms, please feel free to put them in the comment section below. If you'd like to request a tutorial, once again, post in the comments. And, of course, subscribe below. If you'd like to be updated on all of my artworks in the future. I am hoping to set up an MLP week where basically the showcase that I did the other day, each and every character you saw in there, I will do 1 or 2 a day, and basically just, yeah, I would call that, you know, Friendship is Magic Week, or Magical Week or something. I've yet to come up with a name for it. If that sounds like a good idea and something that would interest you, again, please post in the comments, and I hope to see you really soon. Sorry once again that this took so long. Later on, folks.